I guess so. Hi, everyone, or just TJ at the moment. Boy, this is weird seeing my. So I'm used to like. Oh, I'm freaking out. I'm used to Google Hangouts where it's like a mirror, but this is like what everyone else sees. So my hand is the opposite hand. That's going to take some getting used to. Hi, my name's. Oh, geez, nope. Hi, my name's Alec. Welcome to White Whale Comics. And this Sunday night chat. TJ was first in the chat, and I think the only person here. Does this work? Yeah, look at that. I can show comments. I've got my buddy Adam from Bear Island Comics here with me. Look what I just did.
Yeah, dude, what am I doing here? What was so urgent that I had to jump on this Stream Goose thing tonight?
First of all, it's called Stream Duck, and secondly, can't just a couple buddies hang out? I want to open some Spider-Man boxes.
That's fair.
I want to open some Spider-Man boxes.
Those are cool.
Yeah, man.
I did send you an AOK like 2 weeks ago. Maybe you want to open that, or?
I mean, I guess could do that. Here's the thing. Here's why it's taking me so long. It's right here. The reason it's taking me so long. Let me just show this box off to the lovely chat. I've been racking my brain trying to figure out how you fit a 9.6 slab in this box.
Very carefully.
Oh.
Very carefully.
Diagonally, maybe diagonally.
No, listen, I saw you open up that Hulk 181. I'm not looking to add value to your collection, okay?
This is. Oh, see, now it's really freaking me out. This one, it's like, yeah, I don't know. I started going this way because I'm looking at myself. Okay, I shouldn't make such a big deal about this, but we got some more people coming up in the chat here. Ben Compton, Carlito, Unruly Simeon, Stacy's Fat Stacks, Comic Man
Sam I Am. What's up, Sam I Am?
Deep Aficionado, Sam I Am, Joe 47771. How many sevens can you have in a username? Joe will find out. No, Joe's a great guy. Hey, we're just kidding around. We're really here to open this. It has been a while, but I wanted to have Adam here with me while I did it.
Aw.
Because I didn't want to be a lonely weirdo talking about how the direction has changed on Stream Goose.
Oh, so I'm just here to take a little pressure off you.
Well, that's usually what John's job is, but...
He's busy right now?
Yeah, I think he's doing a stream. Whoops.
John can't be everywhere. He tries, but he can't be everywhere.
He does try. So should I dig right into this?
Sure, man.
Or do you want to, like...
There's a note.
Shoot the ish for a while. There's a note. Oh, boy. Should I read that on camera, or should I silently read it and shed a tear?
I will say this. There are 2 items in the box. One of them is a weird thing that you might just end up throwing away.
And the other one is a weird thing that I'll definitely end up throwing away.
Oh, God. I'll be so hurt if you do. Yeah, one of them, how do I even describe this without giving it all away? How's it coming opening that box? I'm not good at vamping.
Oh, it's open. I was letting you vamp. Roman Curtis in the chat. Joe informed me that they just finished the movie review stream. So why John isn't in our chat yet, I don't know.
Just so everyone knows, this box has been in Alex's possession for how long now?
10 days.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
I had actually just assumed that my AOK, it's a housewarming AOK. I just figured it had been rejected, like the first ever AOK that's just been rejected.
Yeah, like return to sender. Like,
yeah.
Nope. Oh, John sold me out, gave you my address. Nice.
Geez, you're a fast reader.
Yeah. Do you want me to read it?
Sure, you can read it.
Okay. It says, Alec, just a little housewarming AOK to put on the shelf next to your 9.8 copy of Batgirl Adventures 1. Shirt is merely a throw-in because it is way, way too small for me. Adam, P.S. John sold you out and gave me your address.
All right, hold up the shirt first. I'll explain that because it's kind of weird. So I've
this is
always been like,
this is a Harper Whaler shirt.
I love the whole Underwhaler thing, and I
Yeah.
wanted to show my support for Alec anytime he's in the Underwhaler character. But so I ordered this shirt, and I've always loved the Harper Whalers logo. But I tried it on, and it was comically small on me. So I'm like,
so
maybe I'll just put it in, and maybe it'll fit Alec, and he can wear it as the Underwhaler.
Give some perspective as to the difference in size we are. This is a 2X.
Yeah, but it's from like China or something. And
yeah. Well, I mean, I'll try it on, but I typically wear a smaller medium.
Fair enough.
I mean, I'll still rock it, but
it's more of a joke than anything. You can put it up as a flag.
I love the whale, man. The Harper Whalers, classic. Defunct hockey team, for those of you who don't know.
All right, now to the real actual.
Okay, so I suppose I was given a hint in that note, but not so subtle hint. I'm beginning to guess what it is, but let me see if I can find the aforementioned.
This was born of jealousy. I watched Alec unbox a very beautiful book, and then I happened to notice something on eBay that I thought would go well next to it or in front of it.
So you're talking about this book?
That one right there. I want one so bad.
Yeah. So quick story about this before I show the rest of the AOK. I found this raw at a comic shop, and it was not very expensive. And I saw it, and I was like, man, that looks really, really, really near mint. I did not have it pressed. And what do you know? And a CBCS 9.8, no less. That's like a PGX 11.
Man, that's amazing. Just nail it in the wild like that. I never find stuff like that ever. I'm not complaining, but I just don't.
No, I mean, it's rare. And so here it is. Amazing. For those of you who don't know, I absolutely love Bruce Timm. And unrelatedly, not really unrelatedly, Darwin Cook. I mean, unrelated to this, but man, people are just like throwing out hockey teams now in the chat. Red Wings, Blackhawks, Biggie Shack, what's up, brother? Jeff Comic 813. So yeah, these will go beautifully together. Now I need to display this. I mean, this should be displayed anyway.
Yeah, that was the whole purpose of this, to get you to display that.
I do have, if you can see, let's see if I can do this right. Nope, I messed up. The Mignola Batman Black and White right there. The little horn broken off really pissed me off.
Oh, I see it up there.
Yeah, I'm getting used to this now. I'll
it's
grab
like
it down.
it's protecting that pile of books or something.
Yeah, those books need to go away. I'm just still unpacking. But yeah,
let's get it together, Alec.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Not like I need to find a job. I'm unemployed. I actually have an interview tomorrow. I'll tell you about that in a second.
Magic Kingdom? Please tell me you're working at the Magic Kingdom. Please tell me.
No. I honestly, I will work for Disney. I would never work in the parks. Unless it was like behind the scenes. I wouldn't work.
You're the perfect greeter for people entering the Magic Kingdom. I don't understand.
Yeah, I know. My enthusiasm is unbound.
D-Rock says North Stars. Minnesota North Stars.
I am hesitant to like unbox this the rest of the way on camera, but maybe I should. I'm afraid I'm gonna like drop it somehow, and then it's gonna be this huge thing.
Oh, whatever you want to do, man. Don't damage it.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my time with that later. No one wants to hear a bunch of styrofoam noises anyway. Last time I did bubble wrap, people freaked out. I mean, I did hold it directly to the mic, but whose fault is that?
That's 100% yours.
Wolf Mode 88 says CBCS slabs are beautiful. I really like their labels. Their physical slabs don't feel as sturdy as CGC slabs. So I think they just like feel a little cheaper, but I think they look nice. Sorry, TJ. D-Rump Comics in the house. And John decided to join us right here. Can I do this? What's up, gents?
Look at what a big deal you are now. You got 30 people watching an unannounced show out of nowhere. Unannounced live stream. Just started it.
Yeah, I mean, look at me. We've got that is 0.3% of my subs. No, 3%.
Oh, so
I was right.
you're upset with this. You're not satisfied with the number of people. Yeah.
Yeah, how dare they? No, I appreciate everyone who showed up. Of course.
These are actually all of my subs that are here tonight.
I didn't show up for your show, John. I know. I'm sorry. I was busy with things and stuff. I will watch the replay though and give you a thumbs up and maybe a comment. Geek Aficionado, what's up? The new place is okay. It's got some issues I need to address, but you know, that's
Like the
what it is.
lizard.
So there's a second lizard. I got him out,
Oh, new developments.
but the first lizard I think is either still hanging around or dead.
So you're gonna find a dead lizard at some point.
I mean, I assume I'm going to find many dead lizards over the course of my stay here. There are more like in New Zealand, there are more sheep than people. I think here there are more lizards than people.
So when you were listing pros and cons of moving to Florida, you just expected, you put in the cons column, gonna find a bunch of dead lizards.
I think you mean pros.
Okay.
Potato, though.
If they're alive, that could be cool. Like you could use that box if you want to like
To keep some lizards.
trap one and keep it. I don't know.
Oh, look at that. We got a super chat, $2 from Joe. Super chat is the new superhero.
You could teach the lizard how to edit videos.
Yeah, because I don't know how to.
Yeah. You got another AOK from someone else, didn't you, recently?
I did. I'm going to show them off tomorrow. I still will show them off tomorrow because I got them from Comics Misexplained. I opened them off air because I was super anxious because I knew they were records. He gave me this. It's called Tormenta de Alero, I think. But it's independent European heavy metal from, I'm guessing, like the 80s and 90s from the looks of this picture. But looks pretty rad. I'm into that. But maybe more importantly, he gave me this, which I'm psyched on. It's called Cult Sounds, and it is literally recordings of cultists, like cult leaders and stuff.
Oh my god, that's amazing!
And so it's got,
Any big names?
the old David Koresh, Heaven's Gate, Anton LaVey, the big guys. But also this guy who I don't know if a lot of people know of. His name's Shoko Ashihara. He had this cult called Om Shinrikyo in Japan. And it's buck wild, man. He was like on course to get a nuke.
What?
When they got broken up. He like gassed a bunch of people. He was sentenced to death by hanging in 2004.
Wow. So Misexplained really nailed that one, didn't he? I mean,
yeah, this is like right up my alley. Super psyched. So here's the back. All the people. All these maniacs. But I think some of it's music too, which is pretty cool. Like by cult members or cult leaders.
So the next time you go live, there'll be some interesting background noises. I'm hoping.
There might be. I don't know what the copyright is on that, since it's probably free use, since it's like.
I have a feeling you can get away with that one.
Yeah. Geek Aficionado says, "You and my wife would get along. She's making a true crime and serial killers." Yeah. Really.
Who isn't?
I mean, yeah. Big Snake joined the chat. Kachoom, what's up? Comics with Bueller's in the chat.
Big Snake, fresh off a big victory in the slab down. Congratulations.
That's what I hear. JD Comics. What's up, everyone? I don't know. People are like kind of freaked out when they find out I'm like fascinated by serial killers, but you gotta stay one step ahead of them, man.
True, and also never turn your back to the ocean. There's a lot on your plate.
Yeah, I mean, I'm constantly watching out for everything: lizards, the ocean, serial killers.
It's like the reason you have that look is you're just constantly on guard.
What look?
No luck.
Hmm.
What? Who said what?
Maybe I should change my thing to never turn your back on a serial killer.
That's kind of obvious, though, isn't it?
Oh, you'd think it would be obvious about the ocean, but people get swept away all the time.
How do you know it's a serial killer?
You should know.
Okay. That's fair. You want to open those Spider-Man booth boxes?
Oh, yeah. We're putting out great content.
Yeah. I feel like we're just fading just a little bit there. At least I was. So I'm just going to be like, you do something.
I'm just going to dump this out and go from the bottom.
King of the Vamp, Bear Island Comics. By the way, there is rumors that the next slab down will be my matchup with Whodat, the shiny covers. So that's rumored. It's not official yet, but we may be happening next Sunday, which is pretty exciting. I'm looking forward to that.
I may be doing an auction next Sunday.
Oh, well, this is awkward.
Well, what time is slab down? Like 7?
It was 7 this week.
Yeah.
So 7 works for me. Kenny, if you're listening. Chad, 90 MF Comics. YouTube is 90.
Yeah, but like I got like 3 different messages in a course of a couple days of people saying like, "Hey, are you doing any auctions coming up? I want to get down."
Because they want to see your impressions, and you do those during the auctions.
Geek Aficionado says, "What's a slab down?"
Slab down is a very beautiful and complicated thing, where 2 nerds put comics up against each other, and the people in the chat vote. I think it's designed to mimic like a wrestling type thing.
Yeah,
wrestling tournament maybe.
Do you have a wrestling persona yet?
I'm still working on that. I was compared by Biggie Shaq to Kevin Owens, and I'm kind of embracing that. I've gotten back into wrestling because of these people, from Biggie and Kenny and all them. Like at first I was just like, whatever, wrestling. I'm not that into that. But I have nostalgia for back in the day, and so like when they compare me to someone, of course I have to Google that person and watch some of their videos and stuff, and I'm like, you know what, that's not too bad. This Kevin Owens guy's got some personality, and
KO.
Yeah.
Big Snake says Big Boss Bear.
Okay, I could see that too.
Pretty good.
I could probably acquire a nightstick and then over the course of the next week.
Yeah, that would just like be right on the line of someone thinking it was a Village People thing.
I do give off that vibe, don't I?
Well, no, but people just jump to conclusions. So this is my Spider-Man box. I got a Lady Mechanica.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, these covers are cool. I don't know if the book's any good, but
that's Mechanica, Alec. Come on.
Mechanica.
Mechanica.
Mechaleka hi, Mecha Heiny ho.
I was about to go there. You beat me to
Yeah.
it. We're just riffing, folks. Oh no!
Oh, nice.
Oh, no.
Nice. Off to a great start. Hey, I can't complain about what I ever get in a Spider-Man booth box again. I don't think, right? Like, how many boxes do I have to buy and lose money on? Can I change the camera angle? Yeah. What's up? What's wrong with the camera angle?
What?
I don't know. How about I do this first of all?
Is that are these boxes from when you won and they've just been sitting around?
They are from when I won. I think they haven't been sitting around for that long, maybe a week. I got the 181 a lot earlier, so it definitely means, because these two came together, so it definitely means the Hulk 181 was my free box.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to change the camera angle a little bit. Is it because of the light? Is that better?
I think D-Ron just wanted to see less me and more you, which is normal for him.
Oh, Biggie Shaq said, make it bigger. Perfect. That's what she said. A Random Punisher book, number 5.
Oh, that's actually a really good read. That's was that the Platoon?
Yeah, from issue 5. If I start here, is it good?
No, that's terrible.
Yeah,
don't do that.
Okay.
Throw it
So
in the
now
trash.
either hunt books or just throw it away. Oh, another Punisher book. I've had this one before. I gave it to JD.
Oh.
But really cool cover.
I'm guessing it's about a $15 book.
It's a Perillo. That's what it says. I've looked these up live on eBay before, and they're mostly pretty close. And the last book I got is, oh no, is that Deceased? Yeah. I mean, it's a cool looking cover. It's Jay Anacleto.
Yeah, he's good.
But man, I hate this book. I feel like I feel like more and more people are saying how much they love it, and I just barf sauce. That's a new one. They did get new price tags. Yeah, they look fancy. They also like these boxes are also a different red. They're like more. I don't know. They look kind of faded, but they're not. It's like a more subtle red. I'm surprised that they haven't gotten in trouble yet about using the name Spider-Man.
Really?
Yeah, you'd think Marvel would like come after them.
Maybe they just don't have time for that.
Yeah, probably. Once they figure. What is this? Monsters Unleashed.
Fin Fang Fatal.
Fin Fang Fatal, number 8. Yeah, okay. I feel like, they just... Noon Teen Titans, Armageddon, 2001. Yeah, so, I get why they do this filler, and I'm not...
That's the whole point of the boxes for them, right?
Right. And it's not just Spider-Man box. It's like every single mystery box where they say, you get this much value, and they can say that's worth cover price. So it adds to the value of the box.
Uh-huh. What is it though?
Killmonger number 2.
God, they can't even give you number 1.
Someone got number 1, I bet. That's an Immortal Hulk variant. Weirdest cover.
Whoa, what the?
Yeah, I don't know what this guy is.
I gotta get caught up on my Immortal Hulk, I guess.
Yeah,
that's an interesting looking cat there.
And
ooh,
Carnageized Black Cat. That's pretty cool. Is that a virgin? Only Peter would know.
That's Brooks, isn't it?
Yes. Really nice looking book. I might keep that one. Pretty foxy.
Okay, so that one we will not see in an upcoming auction of yours.
Oh, I wouldn't say definitely not, but oh, there we go. Samuel Comics says it's a new Abomination. Thank you very much. It certainly looks like an abomination. Geek Aficionado says Black Cat has been a virgin for over 30 years. You don't know that. Big Snake got one of those too. Keeping the Black Cat Carnageized too. It's a really nice looking cover. Very nice.
Yeah, I haven't bought a Spider-Man booth box since I got that first Batgirl. I just haven't.
Yeah.
Something came over me where I was just like, okay, I'd quit while I'm ahead type thing, I guess.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel, but at the same time, Avengers number 1 is their GP right now.
I saw that.
So, yeah, Comics for Thomas, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I mean, that tempts you. So depending on what Instant Monday prizes there are. Speaking of tomorrow, I have an interview. So let me share a brief short story, if you don't mind.
Sure.
I came down here expecting to transfer with the company that I worked for previously. They kind of gave me not the runaround, but it didn't end up working out the way I expected, which left me technically unemployed. Technically, I'm still employed by them until the end of next week, but I will not have a job. Big Snake says Instant Mondays are the worst odds. Yeah, for the second half of the show, for the live portion, even that used to be a pretty good chance. Now so many people are buying boxes, but still tempting.
I keep having to go back through my email to find out what my order number was.
Yeah, I know. I gotta write them down somewhere. keep them in a notes list or something. NC Slapjack says, is it smart to buy that Spider-Man box tomorrow for that chance to win the Avengers 1? I mean, the chance of winning the Avengers 1 is probably going to be very slim. But if you wanted to buy boxes anyway, like the way I look at it is, if I win the GP, which I did once, amazingly, that's like an amazing, astounding accomplishment. You buy them expecting to get the regular boxes that you're probably going to get between $30 and $40 worth of value, and maybe sometimes $80.
Yeah, I just think of it as straight up gambling on the one comic that I want.
Yes, it is. It is totally gambling. If you are after an Avengers 1, it's no different really than doing like a raffle on Instagram, I guess, except you actually get something for sure. You're spending a little bit more, but they're fun to open, if nothing else. So, I mean, obviously I've bought quite a few of them, so I can't say don't buy them, because I would say to buy them if you are interested. And that was a long runaround answer to that. But if you don't go into it expecting the Avengers 1, I think you'll be fine. If you go into it hoping for that Avengers 1, you're going to be disappointed. Does that make sense?
I just expect to be disappointed, and then it's a pleasant surprise if something good happens.
I mean, that's how I treat my life.
Totally. That's why we're here.
Yeah. So, unemployment. I applied for a bunch of random jobs at Disney, Universal, and a few other places around. Wasn't having much luck. And so I was speaking to my dad and a couple of my friends over the course of the week, and I've had this like bug in the back of my head that keeps telling me, "What's up, Just a Rican?"
It keeps telling you what's up, Just a Rican?
It does, because Rod's a cool dude.
That's a cool bug. Does it play his intro music too? Because I love his intro music.
I wish. Picky Shack said I've been unemployed for 7 years. Just embrace it. So that was the point I was getting to. I've had this bug in the back of my head ever since I started driving down here, where I had a feeling that the transfer wasn't going to work out, and I was like, okay, if I sell my house in a reasonable amount of time, which it looks like I'm going to be closing my old house, not this house that I just moved into. Looks like I'm going to be closing this month, which is great. I'm making a pretty significant profit on it. Not like an unreasonable amount of money, but a fair amount of money. And so I was like, okay, here's my chance to maybe try to pursue a writing career. Then I kind of talked myself out of it. And then a couple of my friends and my dad kind of talked me back into it. And like my last ditch effort to get the transfer through with that company that I worked for definitely fell through. So I was like, okay, maybe this is, I don't really believe in like signs and messages and stuff like that, but I was like, this seems like something pushing me away from this company and maybe into this idea that I had to be foolishly try to become a writer. But I was like, okay, I'm going to have some money set aside. Maybe I can try to do this. And then that same day, I got a call back for this job that I applied to over 2 weeks ago, and had just like kind of brushed off as being like, well, I'm never going to hear back from them. And it is a job at a warehouse for a comic book chain down here as a back issue specialist. So I basically be sorting and cataloging books. Yeah.
That's amazing.
So it's like basically exactly what I want to do all day. It doesn't pay very well. Yeah, I keep hearing about this Mad Cave doing a writers and artists contest. I need to look into that. But so I will go to this interview. I said to TJ the other day when I was telling him about it, I was like, I've never felt so overqualified for a position in my life.
Sweet.
Because like,
and you won't have to shave the beard or anything for this. I mean,
I would expect not, but I mean, it's a deal breaker.
Well, if that doesn't work out, in my contest entry that I'm working on for John's Comics with Kids, I have an idea for a career for you.
Oh, great. So maybe you should tell me off air or release that video soon because I need to figure it out.
It's way funnier if I wait another 2 weeks until I release this video.
2 weeks.
This isn't about you, okay?
Well,
This is about John with kids and this great contest, which everyone should enter because it's super fun. If you haven't heard about it, you have to assign 7 YouTubers items from pop culture or comics or whatever. And the ones I've seen so far are great. And I'm hoping mine gets a few laughs out of people, including John and Alec.
So 2 things. One, literally, that is about me. You just said it is about me. So yes, great. The greater idea is about John, but
one small part of it is about you.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to like release the video early, just so you can know what your career path is going to be. Okay.
Okay. I guess I'll just starve to death then. My second point is I'm having a real hard time with this contest and trying to come up with funny things. Maybe I'm overthinking it.
I have a hard time believing that because your entry into my contest was hilarious.
Yeah, I think it's like the double things where I have to come up with people and things and then pair the things with the people, and whereas your thing was just like pick this list of people, and I was like, oh yeah, I can do that. And thank you.
You need to think of the person first. Just pick 7 people, and then whatever you know about them, just build off that. That's what I did.
Yeah.
I was having trouble at first too because I was thinking of items first, like, oh, I should have something from like Skyrim or Fallout or whatever. And then I was like, this is
can I give that to?
Yeah, like nobody deserves this. First of all, it's too good.
Wow, thank you.
Great items. And then you're like, what's this person going to do with this? They could probably destroy the world.
Speaking of contests,
I love the community and respect the community. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Baked Snake says you had one of the best contests.
Thank you, Bake. Appreciate that. Thank you for entering.
So for those of you who don't know, I just surpassed 1,000. And I've kind of been dragging my feet about releasing a contest. And I know like it didn't sneak up on me. It's like Christmas when every year people like on the 24th are scrambling to buy gifts. Like it's the 25th every year. So get your act together. So I can say that to myself that I should have got my act together and had something ready in my back pocket. But like I wanted to do something like real good, and I just haven't come up with something worthy of 1,000 yet.
It's paralyzing, isn't it?
Yeah.
I got to do something, but it's got to be great, and
especially when like you went and raised the bar with yours.
Oh, stop! John's is just as good as mine. Honestly, it's so much fun.
John's is like convoluted, and difficult. I love you, John. And furthermore, like I don't know what to give away.
Oh, Bake, I thought you did enter. My bad. I was not like trying to be calling you out or anything. Like I seriously thought you entered. There were a ton of entries. Yeah. I in my dreams you entered, Bake, and I was very happy about it, and it was funny.
I don't doubt it. That Bakes would have been funny had he entered.
All right, so Alec, you need to just get over your fear and enter John's contest. Include him as one of the people.
I have 5 people, so I need to come up with 2 more.
Okay. Well, there's a bunch of people in the chat who I'm sure would love to get the whale bump from being mentioned in your video. We're calling it the whale bump because you got 1,000 subs and you're an influencer.
Am I?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I looked how many you need to get.
Tattoo.
Thanks, Joe. Good idea. Like, do you want me to give you a tattoo or just draw you a tattoo? I've never tattooed someone before in my life. I think that's a terrible idea. So I was looking how many subs you need to get one of those play buttons. I think it's 10,000.
What does it do though? Like, what do you?
It's just a trophy.
Oh, okay.
Oh, thank you, TJ. Look at this. TJ is so nice. None of you need to do contests. Your presence on YouTube is a gift to the community enough. Thanks, TJ. It's awfully nice.
To me, the thing I love about the contest, though, is it forces some of us to make videos who might not otherwise have ideas for videos. Or, like, at this point, I'm not even buying comics anymore because I spent way too much in the first half of the year. So most of my content that I put out might be contest entries for the rest of the year. So I'm very thankful that they're there for me to do.
Kachung says we're all out buying pet lizards now thanks to the influencing.
Totally. You're going to doubt Kachun? Come on.
Sam I Am says amateur tattooing with White Whale Comics. This is a show I'd watch. I really like this whole click on the comment thing.
If you play that cult music in the background while you're tattooing someone, that could be incredible. YouTube.
Later, Biggie Shack. Thanks for stopping by.
See you, Biggie.
So yeah, that's why I haven't done 1,000 subs yet.
Kachung has a crocodile. He has a crocodile, he says.
You literally own a crocodile? That can't be right. I unfortunately don't have my record player set up yet, Joe, so I can't play the cult music. But I will. You have to. You need to clarify that, Kachung. You literally have a pet crocodile? Oh, crocodile tattoo. Big Snake says that makes a lot more sense.
Is Bake saying he has a croc tattoo?
Oh, he's kidding. That was a question. Bake said croc tattoo ?
Oh,
but Kachung said he was totally kidding. I don't know, man. People keep crocodiles. That's how they end up in the sewers.
Kachung's from like Australia or something, right? They have like really wild animals over there.
Yeah, people have like koalas as pets.
Oh, those are vicious.
Stonecutter Cam says Cult Records, the new outro music. I can't give up on my Sky Tigers, but speaking of, I need to draw some Sky Tigers art. This is a Sky Tiger shirt, speaking of which, and I'm drawing their new album cover, and I have that done by the end of the month. I know that's pretty unexciting to you guys, but
I can't believe you're going to be like a back issue guy.
I've not gotten the job yet.
Yeah, you have. Come on. It's formalities at this point. One look at you and they're like, back issues guy.
Aggressively Relaxing says koalas are killers. Yeah, you ever heard the rumor of the urban legend of drop bears?
What's that?
Drop bears.
Saying about my people?
Drop bears. They're like koalas actually have like really sharp teeth, and they drop on people and kill them.
That's incredible. Where did that come from?
I don't know, the internet.
Drop bears. It's all one word. I love it.
Yeah, Kachung says watch the drop bears.
Wow. Yeah, we don't have those on Bear Island.
Big Snake said, I told my friend about Sky Tigers and he seemed psyched. Thanks for the support. They appreciate it. Joe 47771 says, nice, I went to high school. The guy who did album artwork in his own comic. Was it me?
Joe, is that you? From English class?
We have skunk aches in Florida. Great, I'll be on the lookout for those.
That sounds terrifying.
George has the tree octopus. There you go. Kachung says, an old Aussie myth to scare tourists.
Now it's like a weird animal roll call now. What else we got?
Here's my question, Kachung. And this is a legitimate question. Australia has almost all of the most deadly animals on the planet. Why do you need to scare tourists with fake ones? Just tell them, hey, we've got this snake that will kill you in a second and a spider as big as your face.
Australians, that's just how they roll. They do over the top, you know? Like they're like, we know this is enough, but here's more. Like, let's put another shrimp on the Barbie. You know?
Majority of koalas have chlamydia, says Stonecutter Cam. I said this before, but armadillos can carry leprosy.
Okay, well, I'm going to have some nightmares tonight, for sure.
He said because we love messing with people.
That's right. Australians are fun. I could just listen to them talk forever, you know? I love their accent.
Yeah, those criminals. I'm just kidding.
And their lust for life. It's an island of criminals, basically, right?
I mean, it was at one point. but so was America if you look at it a certain way.
No, now America's all criminals.
These are the funnest facts. I was
We should
thinking,
just do a Sunday night weekly show on just like facts that we found on the internet or from Australians.
we should have Kachung on it. Kachung, you want to join and give us some Australia facts? I'll send you an invite. I don't know if you're like set up for that. I don't know if we should go that much longer. I don't know if we can.
I think both of us probably have to get to bed here pretty soon.
Well, you forget I'm unemployed.
Oh, and your possible job lead involves comics, so it probably won't start until 11 a.m., right?
Interview's at 2.
Okay.
So
think of when any comic shop opens, and it's not before like 10 around there.
oh, Kachung's got cosplay to make. That's fine. Maybe we'll do that another time. Sounds like a fun show idea. Speaking of fun show ideas, Adam and I are working on something. We don't know what yet, but something. Well, we got something in the works. It's like a goulash. Just keep adding stuff, and then sooner or later you're like, oh, that tastes good.
Yeah, we have no idea what it'll be, but it's gonna blow you away.
High bar set.
If tonight is any indication, it'll definitely be pre-recorded and edited.
Yes, it's going to be the first pre-recorded collaboration that I know of. Most people go live collaborations, but I think we have a certain je ne sais quoi when we pre-record stuff.
Yes. There's we're batting around some ideas offline, and by 2022 at least we should have something.
Oh, easy. Before Black Panther 2.
We should line it up with the debut of that.
Yeah, because then no one will watch, and then we can say, oh, well, we tried our best.
We should put out a bunch of really vague like movie posters like they did for Wonder Woman. Just like hyping our project that we haven't even developed.
We just know we got
watching us right now. There's 17 people still watching us.
This is good stuff, man. we're charming and likable.
Are we? I don't get that a lot. Do you get that a lot?
No, never.
Okay.
But apparently 1,000 people think so. Or 1,000 people like hate subscribe me. Well, no, I know like 10 of them definitely like me. So 990 people.
I think Bake had a question for Kachung, who may have left, but Bake has a fun question. He's wondering if he needs to feel bad about always picturing Crocodile Dundee when he thinks of Australians.
I don't know if it's racist because Australians aren't really a race. It might be.
I just picture like a post-apocalypse, like a Mad Max type thing.
Yeah, just miles of desert.
Totally. And like people trying to get fuel for whatever weird assembled,
Yeah, just like a real goulash of a vehicle, just like parts on parts on parts. Whatever you got on here.
Bringing it right back around to
the
goulash.
We should probably end there.
Yeah, that's perfect.
I'm not going to get better than that.
Nope. We've peaked.
Thank you so much for this. I'm super excited. And you will see it in my background on my next video.
The timing of it had nothing to do with the fact that you had just told me that you had a vote in the Comic Core Baltimore contest. So,
well, to be fair about that, I opened this afterwards. I
didn't anticipate that.
And so, funny story about this.
But it arrived like the day before. So
yeah, I actually had this in my hands at 2 different comic shops.
So I nailed it.
You did, yeah. It was definitely something that.
Oh my God. So cool.
Night Sounds in Australia, please try reading the Necronomicon during a full moon that produces some soul-shattering sounds.
Oh, like Alec hasn't done that? Give me a break, TJ.
That's how I end my night every day.
Have you met this guy?
Okay. I'm going to call it. You know what that means? Hey, thanks, Adam. You're a swell guy. I like you a lot. And thanks everyone for joining us in the chat. It was cool if you joined this last minute Sunday Night Live nonsense. And thanks for sticking around where we talk about drop bears and other weird Australian stuff. Check me out tomorrow night on Story Comical on the Comical channel. Wednesday night on no, not this Wednesday night. I'm not going to be here. New Comic Day Book Club most weeks. And never send you back to the ocean. Thanks everyone. Bye.